Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Gregory Mack, and I am your host. Today, I wanted to give you guys a engine update. So I pulled the clutch out of the seized motor that was in the white Aspencade, and it's not looking good. It was really nasty and really rusty, but I'm really not even happy with the thickness of the friction plates. I feel even if I'm gonna save this stuff and clean it up at some point, but I just don't feel like it's worth all the effort to clean that and then put these friction plates, because that's what I think is what the problem was with the other clutch, because I pulled it apart as well. And what I discovered was, see, some of the steel plates looked like they had gotten really hot, they're really blackened. Multiple of the steel plates are very blackened looking. And then, I mean, look at the friction plates. They look very heavily worn to me. I mean, there's really barely any material left on these, as far as what I could tell. So I think, from what I can visually see, here's another steel plate that is just, why is that steel plate so black? You know, it shouldn't look that black. It should look like this. If anything, that's a steel plate, and that looks pretty good. So, yeah, it just looks really like that got really super hot or something there. I don't know. I think the friction plates are really worn out. And then, also what I noticed, see all that sludge there? Wherever the engine on that side would have been, I just noticed like the lower portion is really sludgy, and I don't like that. Look at, I can put my finger in that and it's just super sludgy and super, look at that sludge. There's like a whole finger roll of sludge right there, and that was all in the bottom of the clutch basket. So either that's a product of the clutches just being worn out, or that solvent that was in the intake, I think, might have built up some of that as well. But also you can see up in the clutch basket, that's, yeah, look at that, I can, with my fingernail, that's all got to be really cleaned. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me to clean that. I'm going to get some brake clean and try to remove the basket and try to get behind there and clean and drain that better. And then what I decided to do was I bought some new friction plates. I did find some online. The cheapest ones I could find for 8 friction plates was $40 shipped. So seems to be a pretty fair deal, but that's what I'm dealing with. So we're still moving forward. Well, as I can think from the visual inspection of this, is that the clutch appears to me like it was probably really worn out and was probably slipping on the guy and having some acting up and maybe not engaging or disengaging. It's hard to say, but it just looks really crappy to me. So I'm gonna clean everything up, put new friction plates in it, Till then, we'll talk to you guys soon.